Michael McCormack, former Deputy Prime Minister and Nationals leader, of course, proud member in and around Wagga Wagga there in New South Wales. He joins us now. Happy Australia Day, mate. What did you do? How did you mark the occasion?
Well, I helped 83 new citizens of Australia get their naturalisation, and they came from 24 countries. They were so proud. They were so thrilled. And I reminded them that Australia Day is all about photos, flag, family, friends, food, so long as it's a stag on the barbie, fun and fashion. And so long as it's the swimmers, it's the thongs, and it's a bucket hat, preferably with a Australian flag on it, and blowing away the flies. I remind them of the great Australian tradition, the bush Aussie salute, getting rid of the flies when you're at the barbecue, Paul.
Well, I was always told that, and again, as a person who visits the bush regularly but didn't grow up there, that, the locals, they don't want to see a lot of swatting, like a little bit here and there, but you've got to be able to take a fly too. I think this should be part of the citizenship test as well. We don't want people walking around sort of afraid that there's the odd fly. Louie's got to exist every now and then.
Well, look, they're part of the natural ecosystem, aren't they? But I know I've been with you in the bush. I've been with you at parks, and they loved having you there. And true Aussie that you are. But you got to eat a few flies at a few Aussie barbecues to earn your citizenship, Paul.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. Sadly, let's get to the more political stuff that's around here. So I mentioned this with Matt a couple of seconds ago, right? Now, all of the trauma, difficulty, but also potential freedom and pride that comes from a coalition split, which we've just been through in the past week, that's been led to for a little while, happened twice in a term. We now have your leader, and I know it's difficult because you want to be a team player, but still, is out there now sort of saying, well, if they put the three ministers back, then maybe... surely on some level for credibility, not for defiance, not for rebellion, but if you're going to go through the breakup process, then... the trial separation has to actually go longer than a week.
Well, can it? That's the difficulty. Last time in May last year, it went for 8 days. Now, I know that if we are separated for any longer than we need to be, the difficulty is getting the team back together, because if we then put a shadow ministry in, moreover, if the Liberal Party fill those National Party shadow ministry positions in, then those Liberals who are all of a sudden are elevated are going to have more pay, more resources, more travel and more staff. Now, how do you then, a couple of months down the track, tap them on the shoulder if you're the Liberal Party leader, or indeed a new Liberal Party leader, and say to them, oh, by the way, that couple of staff members that I gave you because you're now the shadow minister for whatever, sorry, you've got to tell them no more, because we're put our arms around the National Party again and we're back together. We've kissed, we've made up, and the coalition is back on board. That's difficult. It's like scrambling an egg and then trying to put the thing back together.